Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got a great one for you this morning. XRP is holding strong and slightly climbing that mountain. I tell you, I think you're going to like it, but, the question is, are we getting rich? And if we are, when are we getting rich? Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a look at what the experts are saying about the charts. And is there a $100 XRP in our near future? I think you're going to like what they're saying. I know I do. Big partnership moves as we're getting ready to maybe flip a switch, maybe. We'll get into that. Central bank CBDCs continue to move forward with their discovery, pilot phases, and things of that nature. Bank of America, further evidence from an XRP member who shares the connection to Ripple and XRP. It's pretty amazing. You know what? We got so much more, but let's just roll this beautiful intro. Here we go.
This is Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Subscribe for new content notifications. Now, here's Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow me on Twitter at BackupBradley above at the top of the screen, and everything that we're talking about here today. 1.99 for the crypto market space. $1.99 trillion. Oh, it's a very serious conversation. 1 trillion of that plus sitting at Bitcoin's doorstep at $58,684.79. Ethereum back over $2,000 this morning. We're going to have a little quick conversation about Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I tell you, I am going to make a call to action, and I hope as many of you really take it up as much as possible. Listen, if you think that our voices are not heard, if you think our voices are not listened to, followed, and tracked by everyone in this space, from Ripple lawyers to the SEC, I encourage you to think again. We can have a powerful, powerful impact on what is happening day to day. And there's no bigger example of that than John Deaton and all of his efforts. We will get into that conversation here in just a second here. Let's go ahead and get started. XRP at the number 4 spot this morning and said, hey, wait a minute. I think that number 3 spot belongs to us. But actually, maybe it's the number 1 spot. $2 for XRP this morning. We're up 7.24 on the 24-hour and 70.49% on the 7-day. So get you some of that. 102 is where we're at. 724 on the 24 and 70.49 on the 7-day. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. The range right now on XRP sitting at $1.01 on Fiat Link is 94 cents to 106. Okay, you're going to like what we get into here, but let's go ahead and start with the news right here. Michael Val 5 Link says, buying the wrong Bitcoin, are we? A long-forgotten Bitcoin hard fork has surged almost 200% in a week simply because traders are buying the wrong altcoin. Oh, you can't make it up. That's just fun. Listen, I want to let everybody know, in case you've forgotten, 5 days from now, Coinbase, the largest coin exchange, is getting ready to IPO through a direct listing. By the way, that means every Wall Street investor on the planet has got this paper on their desk. Now, what do you think that's going to do for the awareness in the blockchain crypto space, I ask you? That's why I keep showing you guys Link2 and what they're doing here. Private investing made simple. You have a chance to buy private equity before it goes public. Coinbase was available on here before they went public. Ripple is available on here and sold out currently. Uphold just sold out, and you're lucky because they replenished today. ThoughtSpot's an AI company. You know they're going to be crushing it. Bloomreach. I mean, they got so many good stuff. NerdWallet. Link2 stock. What do you think is going to happen to Link2 if all of these companies are IPOing from here like they're on deck before they go IPO? Kraken's next. Kraken made a comment that said they're going to IPO soon. So look, all I'm saying is I don't know what any of these things, well, what is this worth right now? $6.75. Knowing full well that Coinbase is getting ready to IPO. All I'm saying to you, everybody, the knee-jerk reaction is, but I don't qualify to be an accredited investor. Well, that's why Link2 has Exam FM. You can take the test. That excuse doesn't exist anymore. They have a digital practice test and tons of information you can study, and you can take that digital practice test 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times if you want, and pass the test. And then the accreditation doesn't matter anymore because you just have the license. Come on in. Make sure you reach out to them. It's a big deal. I think, and it's not financial advice to tell you which ones to buy, but I think certainly having the ability to have access to private equity before it goes public is certainly a positive thing for anybody who wants it. Looking here, let's move on to a little bit of this market infrastructure that has been connected, and I think connected much longer than any of us even realize, and how it doesn't matter to the degree of the SEC lawsuit against Ripple and XRP, because Ripple continues to realize, hey, we're a global company. So this is an isolated thing happening in the United States. You know what? Tranglo realizes it too. They're building a network on a network with Ripple. It's going to change cross-border payments forever. They don't give a damn what the SEC's doing. I don't think the SEC knows what the hell they're doing. Tranglo levels up with Ripple to power cross-border payments in Southeast Asia. Just want to hit you with this one little spot. We'll get to the next piece here. But picture this, a superhighway that goes everywhere without geographical and physical limitations. On this highway, cars move without crashing into each other and at lightning speed. The best part, the negligible toll charges that would undoubtedly set off a ripple of excitement. So the real deal here is, that's a great analogy about a superhighway moving through the APAC, right? The Asian Pacific region, the Southeast Asian corridors. This is going to be enormous. And again, it doesn't need the US SEC's approval or the government. So that's incredible to me. Now here's another connection of market infrastructure and a connection between Novati, which is a Ripple partner here. Australian payment company Novati has announced that the partnership with distributed ledger company Ripple is live. Novati's customers will now be able to send instant transactions to the Philippines. Again, none of this involves the United States. I have to ask you, as shown through Ripple, this expansion opens Novati to new revenue opportunities, provides us with greater exposure to the global demand for digital payments that we expect to accelerate going forward. Apart from Ripple, it has also inked deals with major payment companies. Hello. Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Alipay. I hope you weren't like phasing out there, right? You see this. Novati Ripple partners also connected with Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Alipay. Heard of them? Yeah. Now, and they've recently obtained a Visa license to issue prepaid cards in New Zealand. So, look, the point here being for me is simply this. It feels like to me that we're hearing this, they're going live, they're connected, they're firing it up. All of this stuff tells me in the remittance corridors, and these are heavy areas of remittance for these countries and regions. Now, what we really haven't seen in the digital asset space is a token that's truly driven by use case utility. And of course, I am, well, actually, I won't say that. That's not true. Actually, Ethereum has shown that $2,000 is great use case utility. Smart contracts, we're seeing that be exercised. People are developing ERC20 tokens off the network. So, you know what? We've seen that with Ethereum. But what's the problem there? The problem is we're running into a real wall of gas fees. And thank goodness there's Cardano, Flare Networks, and the XRP Ledger, and a few other things out here that are probably going to pick that thing down to the bone and take care of that for the Ethereum network. Because if they don't solve those gas fees, there will be a mass exodus off of that network at some point. Or to plug into the interoperability of other networks, such as the Flare networks, to avoid gas fees from the Ethereum network. All right. So with that being said, what I see here is I see a real hard push to really set up utility, right? Daily utility and use case to drive XRP's price and support it every day of the year. That's what we're really looking for here. So When I look at this, I see more evidence of central banks in Pakistan. They are studying launching a coin, and they see the benefits of it. Now, it's a little sleepy, this little comment here, but I'm not going to play the video, but it is central bank governor from Pakistan talking to Julia Chatterley, and he's talking about the benefits and how they need to work in regulation to understand how to deal with neobanks and things of the like. And they've moved like 150% from year over year last year in mobile banking and things of that nature and digitization. So it's very exciting to hear yet another central bank talk about moving towards the benefits of a central bank digital currency. Everybody's doing it, right? Here's Ratha Kahneman, who is really, really a strong person out here in the XRP space, investment space, and he has shared with us a paper from World Bank Blockchain Industry Association. Now, we've known from internal documents this, internal documents that, and patents this. Michael McDaniel from the Digital Perspective Group busted it wide open back in the day and had Brad Garlinghouse on Bloomberg a couple days later having to answer the rumor about Bank of America and a Ripple patent. And here we see more evidence that I want to show to you that Bank of America has recently applied for 9 more blockchain-related patents, a sign that the bank is opening to using blockchain in its operation. Bank of America hopes to use open source ledgers to create more efficient transactions for customers and businesses, combined with Ripple's XRP token. There they said it. Bank of America could save billions of dollars every year in cross-border payments. So for those that are saying, I'm not really seeing the smoking gun, well, there it is. And here's another reminder of a smoking gun. If you didn't know it, you might have forgot it. Ripple's piloting a private ledger. Guess what? For central banks, for which Bank of America is not a central bank. But the point of being is that they are certainly an enormous bank, and they are, in fact, being cited as a solution for their problems in cross-border payments. Now, the SEC says it hasn't taken an official position on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the latter might not be out of the woods just yet. Well, you know what? We've made point of this before on the show, and many others have too. But I'm going to tell you, this is where I go to a call to action. We need each and every person to retweet this right here from Digital Asset Investor, because this really sends it home. Delist Bitcoin, hashtag delist Bitcoin, hashtag delist Ethereum. They have no more regulatory clarity than XRP, according to the SEC. That is exactly right. They have William Hinman and Jay Clayton clarity, which means nothing since they're no longer with the SEC. Coinbase, this doesn't look good going to an IPO. I'm telling you right now, just as Adam Thorpe Sr. is going to piggyback off of this one, I did too. And shout out to Digital Asset Investor for this and really turning the perspective here to prove the point. Nothing out here has the clarity. Why are they picking on XRP? Well, I'll tell you why. Because they actually did achieve widespread mass adoption, and XRP actually does what it says it can do. Unlike the failed version of Bitcoin, which said it was going to be a payments coin, and now it is a store of value as long as people keep buying it, right? Otherwise known as a Ponzi scheme, But that's okay too. Because if enough people out here say it's daytime, it won't matter if it's actually nighttime, right? That's really the truth. So, all right, now looking at this, I'm asking each and every one of you, if you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter, making a crypto Twitter account, just follow crypto stuff. But the real deal here is let's get this politely tagged to the SEC. Let's tag the SEC on this. I'm going to retweet it again with the SEC tagged in this. And Stuart Alderati, let's drive it home. Let's give them the energy from our side to really make a lot of noise. That's what retail investors are good at doing. That's why a lot of big investors don't like us. They don't like how much noise the little retail investor can make. So let's make some, right? Yeah, now let's make some more noise. Let's look at the noise that's being made right now. It's $1.01 for XRP right now. Yeah. Again, ranging between 94 and 106 this morning. Let's start taking a look at what's going on here between a couple different technical analysts. And let's see what the experts are saying about the charts today, now that we're back over $1 since late yesterday afternoon. Looking here, Crypto Bull 2020 says, I'm seeing the cup has completed and the handle is being formed on the 4-hour chart, right? I think the bottom is in and we're going up from here. Next target is $1.50, then $2.35. Well, this falls in line with the whole $1.33 and the $2.72 that we're also getting from Dark Defender, who's another expert out here in the technical analysis space. He says, Dears, please take your coffees and come closer. XRP formed a micro coffee cup form in 4-hour chart. Now, that's exactly what we saw in the alignment of Crypto Bull 2020 that we just read from him and showed you there. My expectation is that she'll break the form to the upside by tomorrow unless the support line 92 cent is not broken. And it says she doesn't necessarily hit 92 cents. Targets are same, $1.33, $2.72, and $13. Yes. Now that's exciting. And here is the cup and handle that they're talking about on the chart and still calling for the $1.33 target by tomorrow or Sunday, they're saying. So this is where we are. And I tell you something, does it feel good to see this thing sitting over $1, or does it feel good to see it sitting over $1? Well, guess what? Now there's another technical analysis from another analyst out here that says, from Michael Val 5 Links, therefore, looking at the strong bullish momentum, many analysts predict the price may go as high as $5 shortly. However, other analysts like DIY Invest expect a 3-wave from the Elliott wave of the rally that could pump the price to $100. Now, don't get crazy on this one because we don't know what will happen till it does. But the truth is we're seeing more alignment here because DIY is now falling in line with the long-term call from Dark Defender. We'll take a look at that in a second here too. It doesn't mean these guys will be right. But what it does mean is that they're reading the charts in their own way and they're coming up with the same analysis, give or take. And that, to me, adds quite a bit of weight that all of us as retail investors should really stop and listen to what they're saying and just see if it proves out. Don't hold them accountable. I think it's incredible that they even open up and share what they see from their own expertise of studying charts for so long. So let's just take a look at this really quickly here. It says XRP price showed magnificent price rally since the Ripple SEC lawsuit flipped in the favor of Ripple, the company. The ongoing standoff assisted the price rally towards north and attained the highest level since 2018. However, the rally sustained a slight pullback and a bounce above $1 on the verge of a break, a unique cup and handle pattern shortly. That's the third person who's seeing the same cup and handle pattern. The price is heading towards the neckline around $1.07, and clearly these pivot zones may rally the price above the all-time high. How about that? It says here, therefore, looking at strong bullish momentum, many analysts predict the price may go as high as $5 shortly. However, the other analysts like DIY Investing expect a 3-wave of rally that could pump the price close to $100. What? What? Based off of the Elliott wave count on XRP, it shows this entire move from less than 1 cent to 380 was only the first impulse. That means what's coming is wave 3, generally the biggest impulse of all out of a 5-wave Elliott wave, right? $100 is possible and said they're going to put out the video soon. Well, I haven't found that yet, but I'm going to try to check that out and see if there's any more information in it. The positive market sentiment intensified with the price flipping from 91 to 93 support levels successfully. Also, the Ripple SEC lawsuit fueled the price rally and hence a massive surge may be incoming. And if you couple all of what we're talking about here with relisting XRP on the exchanges, you couple that with a settlement for which I believe the SEC cannot prove that Ethereum is not a security, unregistered security, or an ICO, and that may get settled because of that issue, possibly, within the next 30 days or sooner. We don't know. But I certainly believe it is a thing that the SEC cannot definitively prove. So here, looking at that $100 call, I wanted to show you, because here is the $1.33, $2.72, and then $13 call we saw from Dark Defender, which is lining with some of the calls from Crypto Bull 2020, and it's also now DIY investing, right? Well, then we have that long-term call that Dark Defender made, which really is lining with DIY investing, which here has third quarter 2021 looking at $100 euro or $125 XRP. And that really was analyzed in February. So I got to tell you, I don't know what happens here, but I know when it's time to start paying attention to charts. I can tell you that. And then combine that with the fundamental news that we primarily cover here. I have to say, there are things that are falling in line that could support a run to such a point. So this is something we're really going to keep a close eye on here on the channel as long as it's relevant. That is for sure. And I appreciate each and every one of them. Dark Defender, Crypto Bull 2020, Crypto Toes, DIY Investing, and everyone else who sends TA information our way so we can keep close eye on where the price of XRP is really going. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up right there. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Share with somebody you know. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I Trust Capital Crypto Gold Silver IRAs, everybody. They are the best crypto gold silver IRAs on the planet, bar none. I use it. I have it. That's how I know. Make sure you check out the links in the description and the comment section. They are trusted, vetted links. I'll catch all of you on the next one.